This is my hardwired GPO 746L phone from 1967 from the UK. What I'm aware of, I'm the only Australian to have a hardwired GPO phone in this country, because I know other could have GPO phones like these, but they're not hardwired into their phone line. I think I'm the only Australian to have a hardwired GPO phone, which is hardwired to the drop cable. It comes from my PBX unit. So I'm on an NBN system here, and I'm using the PBX to do the conversion from pulse to tone. It says GPO on the junction box. That's not the original one from this one. That is a brand new old stock from the 70s though, because when I got this, it came with the original brown cable, and I attached it on there to make the phone work. The drop wire goes along here, along the skirting board, through the cupboard into the PBS inside that cupboard over here, onto the other terminal block inside that thing, where it's got about 4 connections for each line. 1 connection for each line on a 4-block terminal. This phone is original. That's the original dial card. This phone came out of a police station, or office block, or hotel, or hospital, or apartment block. Not apartment block, or apartment store. We have to dial the 9 for the outside line. The 746L, made by AEG. Here's the batch samples. The case has got slight damage, but I'm not really too bothered. I'm keeping this case as it's a Mark 1 case. You can't get them anymore. They only make Mark 2 cases now, so what I'm doing is make this crack this bit of acetone when I get around doing it. But it is a nice one. I don't really care that it's like I've had this phone well over 3 years. It's always sit on top of this shelf on this store here, the Army camouflage TV one. It's always sitting on top of that. I've had it there for about 3 years. I'm not even changed the face. This is been my home phone for well over 3 years. I've not even changed it. I've even made a dial label for it many years ago. I can't show the dial label completely because it's got my telephone number on it, but I made a custom label. It's got the thing modified for our number. So the 000 is our emergency code number. So I changed it for that. So I just put the O for exchange line. It's got South Melbourne, and it's got my telephone number and the extension it's on the PBX. Now I'll demonstrate a phone. I'm going to call the public transport number. There's the internal tone. There's the outside line. Another change I've done to this phone, I put an electronic transmitter in here to replace the carbon one. Mum's mobile just there to hold the switch down. I've put an electronic one I bought from Brett Phone in here, just for temporarily measures, so I can get a better transmission from the phone. But I do have the original 1967 one. I actually use this phone daily to talk to my mate down in Geelong. I do use this quite a lot, this phone. So does my mum as well. My mum actually used to live in England. She used 746 telephones growing up in the 70s. So this actually brings back memories for right when she was a kid using the old rotary phones. So that's why I put a 746 in service. And I'll give you the ringing tone. It's on a PBX system, like I said, so I have this slight slow double ring. Wait. There's the ring. You get me a flat blade screwdriver at my thing over there. It'll clear in a bit, that line, it'll clear in a sec. My mum's giving me a flat blade screwdriver so I can show you inside this phone here. Get the case off these 746s. This is not the original screw. That's a PMG American Edwards Australia screw. So I lost the original ones. I just chucked it in there to make it so it screws together. I dropped it out of the phone. I couldn't find it, so give it on the engine lock. Oh yeah, I'll stick this in there because someone rings on our phone line. Inside the phone, it's wired the old-fashioned way. So this is your, I'm going to touch it, that's my B line. That's my A leg of the line, and that's the bell. There's no ring, there's no resistor in it because I've done a slight conversion difference to this phone. I've actually put the capacitor ring, the resistor in the belt in the box. Because in Australia, you have to have the capacitor in the phone working to make these work. You can't have the capacitor bypass like you do in the UK. I'm going to move this out of the way. Now I'll open up the junction box, show you inside what I've done in there. I might open this up since I actually did it 3 years ago. I haven't opened this up much since once when I showed Andy's shed. In fact, I've not opened this up for about 2 years, so let's see what the state is like in here. Now this is a live telephone line, so I'll be pretty careful here. Right, there's the line cable of mine. You got the spare legs of the line. And you got the A and B colours, white is A, and I should tidy up this terminal block because it's actually a bit loose. We got the bell. You got blue, red, green. I should move this out of the way so that you can see. So I've got blue, red, white and green. It's a good idea to disconnect the line when you're doing this. So I think if someone rings the line, you got to figure get 90 volts to 50 volts to 90 volt AC if it does ring. You've got a resistor down here for my conversion. For it does a run of 1 with the phone. So there's normally a jumper here, but I'll put a resistor. Then there's my line legs. So what I'm going to do in a minute off camera, I'm going to take these screws out and put those in properly so I can actually tidy up the connections. I'll do that with a smaller screwdriver in a minute. I'll put this back together the way it was. You can still do this in your own home, but you can hardwire, but you have to convert it for the plug and socket use. If you've got any internal PBS, you can do that quite easily. But before the hardwire was around, it's before they had the master sockets. So there's my junction box. So that includes the video of my 1967 746.